Did you know that your bank doesn't just accept you as the borrower, they also need to accept your property as security? We'll discuss what banks look for and how to get your home loan approved. But firstly, meet Marie. She's done quite well for herself and she's saved up a deposit and is thinking of buying a home for her family. Marie finally finds a property that she has her heart set on and she applies for her loan. A week later, she gets a call from the bank and it's been declined. Apparently, they won't accept her house as security. How frustrating. So what's the problem? Why won't the bank accept her property? Banks are very conservative. In particular, they want to know, can the property be easily sold? And if it can't, then, well, it's not good security for a mortgage. But surely the banks never make a loss. Well, actually they do. If a bank has to take possession of a property, then it's a very drawn out process and nobody wins. Despite what many people think, banks want to avoid this at all costs. So why was Marie's property considered to be difficult to sell? Marie always had a dream of living in the country. When she finally found the perfect little hobby farm, she couldn't resist it. As much as Marie loved the hobby farm, the banks weren't eager to finance the property because it doesn't appeal to the wider market. The wider an appeal that a property has, the easier it is to sell. Banks also want a property to be in an active market and in a good location. So a house or unit in a capital city is generally considered to be the best type of security for a home loan. So what other types of properties are difficult to finance? Small one-bedroom units that are less than 50 meters squared, larger properties that are more than 2 hectares, high-rise apartments and inner-city apartments, properties in remote areas like mining towns, specialised properties like serviced apartments or holiday rentals, properties with limited appeal that are near power lines or are flood affected, and property that's difficult to value, like the best house in the worst street. So how can Marie get a mortgage for her hobby farm? Firstly, we can apply with a lender that can accept hobby farms. Remember that each bank has their own lending guidelines and view different properties in different ways. Secondly, we can get valuations from other lenders. Sometimes the first valuation is really conservative and you've got no choice, you've got to go elsewhere. Thirdly, increase the size of your deposit. The smaller your loan, the more likely it is that the bank will accept your property. So where is Marie today? Well, the home loan experts found a bank that loved her hobby farm as much as she did. And today her family's expanded to include 5 chickens, 2 sheep and a cow. Wondering what LVR means? We walk you through what LVR stands for, how to calculate it, and why it's so important. But first, meet Lily. Lily has just found a house that she wants to buy for her family. She goes to the bank and they're happy to provide her a loan for up to